As President-elect Trump's official inauguration day closes in, he's standing firm in his pursuits of acquiring land beyond the borders of the United States. In a news conference this morning, Trump said purchasing Greenland was crucial for national security. This comes as his eldest son, Donald Jr., is visiting the island territory. Tessa Bennett is in studio tonight. Tessa, what can you tell us?
Manisa, Trump has long been saying he wants to own Greenland, making comments about it as far back as his first term in office. And today he doubled down, saying he would not rule out the use of military force to follow through on this plan.
We need it for national security. That's for the free world. I'm talking about protecting the free world.
President-elect Donald Trump is unwavering in his attempts to broaden the borders of the United States, making statements once again about his desire to take ownership of Greenland. Trump told residents of the vast Arctic island that the U.S. will protect it and cherish it as his oldest son visited the Danish territory that's currently home to a large United States military base. Trump posted these pictures to Truth Social after his son Donald Jr. arrived on the island for what's being called a personal trip, but it has fueled much speculation about what Trump Sr.'s next steps might be in his pursuit of Greenland. Greenland is the world's largest island, sitting between the Atlantic Ocean and Arctic Ocean, and though it's closer in proximity to New York than Copenhagen, it's been under Denmark's control since the 14th century, becoming a self-governing territory in 1979. Denmark and other countries Trump has threatened to overtake, like Canada, are part of intergovernmental organization NATO, something Trump has actively spoken out against, and Professor David MacDonald from the University of Guelph says could be behind this action.
I don't think Trump would invade, but I think what he's trying to do is to signal that alliance members are not are not secure. They're not secure within NATO, that the U.S. is not going to have their back really in terms of them defending their own sovereignty and their own territory.
This inclination is nothing new. Greenland caught Trump's eye in his first term in office, and leading up to his return to the White House, he has once again made his intentions clear.
Well, we need Greenland for national security purposes. I've been told that for a long time, long before I even ran. I mean, people have been talking about it for a long time.
In a post on Truth Social last month, Trump said, quote, "For the purposes of national security and freedom throughout the world, the United States of America feels that the ownership and control of Greenland is an absolute necessity."
Whenever the President of the United States says something, it should be taken seriously. That's the nature of their position as one of arguably the most powerful people on the planet.
And in a news conference Tuesday morning, he responded to questions about whether he would agree not to use military or economic force to follow through on his plans.
You're talking about Panama and Greenland. No, I can't assure you on either of those two.
A member of the Danish parliament responded to Trump's threats on Tuesday, remaining firm on the notion that Greenland is not up for grabs.
We shouldn't be bought by anyone because Greenland is not for sale and Greenland will not be for sale, but we can have a closer collaboration on business development with the U.S.
Political scientist Louis Krasinski says these threats are far from hollow, but a takeover of Greenland could cause the United States more harm than good.
It's unclear what the U.S. would gain in this case, but if they were to go down that road, it would be a clear violation of their NATO agreement with Denmark as a country. So there'd be a lot of problems with Trump going down that path.
Trump has also suggested he could impose tariffs on Denmark should the country resist his offer to buy out Greenland.